Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Brews and the Boys podcast. I think I just scared Garrett a little bit.
You did.
The number one rated podcast for you. And it's higher than your favorite beer's ABV percentage. Man, it's hard to do these
Boom.
live.
I know it's weird. Normally we could be like, oh, pause. We're good.
Yeah. Just a quick little reminder, guys. Do not forget that we are live on YouTube now. And actually,
Boom.
I'm going to refresh this page real quick and see what I look like.
Oh, we can see us.
Oh,
We look
I should
beautiful.
also mute the site too. There we go. That'll
We
help.
look beautiful.
Then we do look good. We look good.
That's the first.
I know, right? We look good, don't we? I need to raise my camera up a little bit now that I see my monitor kind of just chilling right there.
It's cool. It's added effect.
Yeah, added effect. Yeah. So,
All right, back to the episode.
yeah.
What's up?
What's up, dude? I forgot to send the notes again. Why did I keep doing
I've
that?
got them.
Okay, cool. I'm looking at them now. Welcome back, season 3, episode 2. It's just kind of weird that we're at season 3 already. You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying? Like, where'd the time go? Like, we just started season 2.
It's what it feels like. Real quick, you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, what's up? I'm Dano, aka Cobra Concept. I am a Kentucky boy. I stream on Twitch for a living. Just kidding, I don't do it for a living.
If
I
only,
actually
right?
work at a bank. But I'm content creation on the side. A lot of cool stuff like podcasting, whatever. Got one of my best friends, Garrett, right here, over here, doing it all with me, doing the
Whoop,
content
whoop.
creation. Garrett, tell us about yourself a little bit.
All right, so like Dano said, I'm Garrett, aka Desperate Saint, streamer on Twitch, content creator on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, of course. Anywhere you can really put stuff, that's where I'm at. We got the podcast as well. We've been doing this together now for what? Let's see, 12, 24 weeks, about over half a year now. This podcast.
When did we start this? When was season 1's pilot episode? Was that like
October?
September?
October of 2020.
September, October? Fun fact, I just got a text message that said finally a live episode. Ethan, you better be in chat, man.
Well, sorry, man.
Right
We had some issues last week with this, so we didn't realize on YouTube when you set everything up, you have a 24-hour period before you can actually go live. But we figured it out, and here we are now. So it is lit. I just hit the wrong button. There we go. I'm trying to think. Yeah, go ahead.
I am rocking the new season 2 merch.
It looks good.
Did you notice that?
Yes, I did.
Look at that.
I love that.
Loader right there. All right, I'm about to have to flip around real quick. Hold on a second.
See that backside. Oh, the recap
Hard
is
to see,
sick. The recap
Dude,
is so dope. I love it
The
too.
recap's my fave.
I'm still on the season 1. The bottle cap with the
The podcast kind of faded off, but
a little bit.
Still looked good, yeah. Also, I think are the links like right below? Do we?
Yes.
When we're live, do we still have links? Okay, so you just
so it's like a description.
scroll down. Yeah, just scroll down. Click on the link if you see something in the merch store you like. Grab it. Make sure you get a size up and wallet it.
I say bear with us, guys. We're still new to this whole YouTube stream thing. We're some Twitch boys.
Yeah, we're trying to learn this as we go. But anyways, before we get too much further, we like to do a special thing on the podcast where we like to choose a craft beer, an IPA, a porter, something we have never had before, and we drink it on the episode. And then at the end of the episode, we tell you what we thought. We give you our final thoughts, whether you should get it, what's our favorite part about it, give it a rating. So hang tight for those final ratings. But before we get started, I'm going to do a little fun thing real quick. I'm actually going to let you choose.
Ooh.
So I'm going to hold up my right hand. I'm going to hold up my left hand. And you're going to choose right hand or left hand. And you can just type it in chat. Let me know what you want. And then Garrett's going to tell me what his beer is. And then afterwards, I'll tell you about which one you chose. So here's my right hand. I'm not even going to tell you the name. Just going to show you the can.
I saw the name.
And here's the left hand.
Oh, that's sick.
So choose one of these two.
Those cans are dope.
Cans are cool. And Garrett,
So am I
go
doing
ahead
mine?
and tell me what you're drinking tonight while we're waiting.
All right. Well, flashback to season 2. We had one of Dano's favorite beers on the podcast from Brewdog. Well, I went to the liquor store today and saw that they had another Brewdog, so I'm going with the Brewdog Elvis juice. That is totally backwards for you all. I'm sorry.
It was right on my screen,
Was it?
which is funny.
But I think it.
Yeah, it's
If
definitely
not,
backwards on theirs.
it still
Yeah.
says Elvis juice. I promise. The can's super sick. I really like the color. I love how BrewDog sets up their cans and their the packaging for the beer. It's actually super sweet. This is a grapefruit infused IPA with natural citrus flavors. 6.5 ABV, and we've got a little bit of text here, so bear with me. We know how that gets with me. Our naturally flavored India Pale Ale packs more fruit than the state of California. A zest zenith on the nose, fruity foreplay gives away to a truckload of grapefruit and orange and interstate pileup of citrus. A frenzied fruit cocktail of flavor builds to a crescendo, and a bitter finale leaves you screaming for more. Elvis Juice, the absolute king in the world of wannabes. Wow.
That had some very powerful words in there.
It did.
like the fruity foreplay.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Funny.
Born in Scotland from Brewdog
Uh-huh.
Brewing. So, yeah, one more look.
Dude,
at the can here.
so fun fact about that is
Uh-huh.
actually my dad's favorite IPA.
Really?
He loves grapefruit. So,
I'm nervous. I don't think I've ever had. What are like the pogs? That's guava. I don't know if I've ever had a grapefruit beer before.
mhm. All right. Well, I'm excited for you to try that one. I guess I'm gonna have to go with the right hand. I'm gonna have to choose the Guava Rodeo. I'll hold this back up so you can see it real quick. It's a really cool can.
That is
Yeah, there we
sick.
go. So the Guava Rodeo, Oster Blues Brewery. It is a sour ale with guava, tangerine, and other natural flavors. Which I mean, that already sounds good.
That does sound really good. Actually,
Not really a lot of verbiage on this side. It's a 6.0 alcohol percentage.
nice.
There we go. Brewed and canned by Oyster Blues Brewing in Longmont, Colorado. CO's Colorado, right?
Yes.
That's Colorado. Yeah. They also have one in Brevard. I might have just butchered that, but that's in North Carolina, and then also in Austin, Texas.
Nice.
So let's go with that. And I do see that the chat says left, and then the another chat says right. Saint, I'm sorry, I went with
okay.
the right one. Thank you, Michaela. I did go with the right one. And so yeah, let's try this out. I'm excited for this
Ready?
one. I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Cheers to you. Cheers to our listeners, and now cheers to our viewers.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom, bada bang. Ooh.
This thing smells great.
Yeah, this one actually smells really good. So. Oh. Oh, wow. You know,
That's different.
I've had some sour beers. I was not ready for that sourness.
That is different.
Wow. I'm gonna have to try this again.
You know what? I'm down for one more sip as well.
You know, this is going to be a very interesting one throughout the podcast.
Same here.
It's going to be a very interesting one. Yeah. And then also while we're sitting here, what's up, everybody in chat? Hello. I see a Helm artwork out there.
I do too.
The man, the myth. I see an Ethan out there. Yo, yo, yo. How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Y'all get to get in and see this stuff firsthand before it goes live on all major streaming platforms: Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts. Little plug
Did you
there,
see
real
me
quick.
burp it?
I
Oh,
did.
okay, yeah. I like that. Dude, like, you guys are history right now. Do y'all know that? Like,
Yeah.
this is the first ever live episode, so, like, you're part of history, so.
So whenever we're in the history books and stuff for podcasts and beer drinking and video gaming, you all are there. You'll be named.
Orion just look, you can see her in the camera now.
I
She's
see her.
like crawling up right now. What are you doing? She's like, Dad, I want to taste the sour beer. And I'm like, no.
You can't.
Ethan said, better remember. That's funny. Well, cool. All right. Well, I'm excited for this. It's going to be a very interesting beer, and I hope you
I'm
like
excited
that
for
one
mine too.
Yeah. Before we get too much further, gosh, before we get too much further, we are going to open the floor at the end of this episode. We thought it'd be a really cool addition to say, like, hey, if you have any big questions, bring them on. We'd love to answer them. So be thinking of some cool episodes. Wow.
Questions,
This
comments,
is a tough one. Yeah.
concerns.
Questions, comments, concerns, snide remarks, whatever you got. Save those for the end, and we'll gladly answer those throughout the rest of the podcast. We will definitely check in, read the chat, talk about chat,
I'll say
everything we
definitely.
can. But if you have big questions or anything like that, save them for the end, and we will answer them. So, without further ado, I think Grace has found us the next event that we need to do.
Ah, yes. Yes.
So I actually have this on, let's see, I got it pulled up right here. There we go.
Did she text that to us, or where'd she?
She put it on Facebook and
tagged
tagged us and
us.
said, hey, this is a great idea for the Brews and the Boys.
Boys.
And the more I read on it, the more I was like,
I'm trying to scroll to find it now.
This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. I can drop the link to you real quick so you can have it. Yes. It'll be on Discord for you. So anyways, this event, it is called the Hops and Coaster Drops, which already sounds really stinking cool. It's at the Indiana Beach, which is at the Boardwalk Resort. Where is that? What city is that?
I'm looking right now. Hold on.
Can't remember. It's oh my goodness. I know it is at Lake
Monticello.
Schaefer.
Monticello.
And actually, I think I could drop the link in here for people to look at.
You can.
There we go. I dropped the link. There you go. You can see it there.
Dude, check out all the breweries.
Dude, they said there was over 200 breweries and distilleries and all kinds of stuff. There's a roller coaster there, obviously. Hops and coaster drops, which I think is super cool. Unlimited samples. That just sounds to me like I'm getting drunk.
Same.
But it sounds super cool. Like I've never seen anything like this. That I kind of want to try it. It is on Saturday, September 11th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. I guess it's okay. So it's a craft beer, wine, and spirits festival. So like there are tons of places here.
So sounds like a Brews and the Boys vlog to me.
That would be really cool. I would be so down for like that. And like reading through some of these, like I read one that I was like, that sounds good. Great Crescent Brewing, that sounds good. Elm Street Brewing, Huckleberry Hill Winery, that sounds wild. Black Dog Brewing, Hooker Corner Winery.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. I'm in there.
Real quick, I'm gonna post the link for this into the YouTube chats if anyone wanted to look at it. Did you do that already?
I already did.
Yeah, it's not popping up on me yet.
Oh, okay.
I've got a latency on, I believe.
I think so. I think it's a little slow. But yeah.
That will be
Helm
fun.
said, on my way up, I'll be there. That's awesome.
Same here.
Dude, Helm, it sounds like a blast, dude. It really does. But anyways, I think this would be really cool. I think let's see, early bird admission. So if you get tickets before April 30th, they will be $50. I think they are yeah, gate sales are $75. So $25 off if you get them early.
Mhm.
And then there's an advanced sale between like the gate sale and the early bird that is $10 off. Um, let's see.
That's
One-day tickets to enjoy the park on a normal day with this massive craft beverage cost $40. So, I mean, $10 to go and see everything and be at this park?
yeah, that sounds
Not
sick.
bad. That's not bad. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely down to try it out. Monticello, where is that?
That is,
That'd
I was just
be
looking at it.
how far away from Louisville is Monticello?
I don't know. Let me.
Monticello, Indiana, from Louisville. I know it's Louisville,
Ethan
Kentucky.
says about 4 hours.
Okay, I just pulled up 3 hours from Louisville, so yeah, probably from about us, about 4. Thank you, Ethan. Ethan, do you know that? Oh, the link's not there? Oh, why
I
didn't that
I
pop up?
tried. I think it's blocking the link. I just
Oh, it
tried
might
sending it.
be. Well, might be, might be. Maybe you could do it since you're on the Brews and the Boys account.
Oh, true. Hold on. Let
Yeah.
me. I'll get that real quick. Oh, I can't get it on my computer.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. No worries.
We'll tweet it.
We'll
We'll tweet it out or
we'll
something. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah, and we'll have that link in the description at a later point. We forgot to add that, but we'll do that. Appreciate that, Ethan. Thank you. But yeah, I think that sounds really cool. Like I definitely be down to try something out like that.
Same
Um,
here.
and to just kind of like tag on to the idea of like traveling and seeing different places and doing like a vlog type thing,
Oh yeah.
I think sounds really cool. And actually, I think we kind of discussed this at an earlier date where we thought it'd be really cool if we went to different breweries.
Yep.
Like if we were traveling somewhere and we just sat down, pulled out our camera, just did like a taste test. I guess we could come back later on, do a little voiceover or
Mhm.
something. Or if you guys would deal with us and our bad audio quality, then we can do that too. So,
No, I'd be
but
I'd be down. That'd be fun. That'd be definitely something
mhm,
fun. Interact with you know, excuse me, with local breweries as well as like you said, if we go out, you know, wherever, find some, hang out, get a flight or two, see if we could even talk to one of the people there, get some history behind the brewery and everything. That'd be,
that'd be really
something
cool.
other
Kind
than
of like a
just the
little
podcast.
guest, like
Yeah,
a little guest on it.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
that'd be really cool. And then like one day when we end up going to like TwitchCon or something, like our trip out there, we could start like stopping by at different
Hmm.
places and being like, "Hey, you should let us film right here in the corner.
Yeah,
Try out all your beer. We have a podcast. Like that's like the golden ticket. I have a podcast,
yeah.
and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, here's some free beer."
If only it worked that way.
If only. One day I might.
It
One
might.
day we might show up and be like, "Yeah, have you heard of the Brews and the Boys podcast?" And they're all go, "Oh my God, you're Dano and Garrett." I wish I could. I wish I could have zoomed in on my face right there. Like,
Oh, I'm glad you couldn't. That was
it would
hilarious.
have been funny. That would have been good though. I
It
actually
would have
just watched
been.
myself do it live because it's like just a little bit delayed. So
Uh-huh.
like I'll watch myself. Yeah, that was awesome. But anyways, it would be really cool if we got to the point where we started talking about these drinks and all these different craft beers, everything, and then people were like starting to recognize, like, oh yeah, that's got to be so and so.
Mhm.
Let's give them a free beer. Let them tell them about what we got, or
Yeah. That would
so.
be sweet.
And honestly,
Hmm.
we're getting closer and closer every single day because I'm going to move on to this next topic real quick. We have the potential of a sponsorship for the first time. Um, Not like, here's a sponsorship affiliate code thing. We might actually have a sponsor for an episode coming up here soon. I need to be in talks with him. We had we had a mutual friend get us together. So technically, Michaela, my girlfriend, is cousins with him, but he heard our podcast and wants to figure out some way to sponsor an episode. And so I think that'd be really cool.
It will be
And
cool.
maybe it's a good like stepping stone
Mm-hmm.
into the next I don't know, like the next sponsorship or the next deal or
Yeah,
something like that.
definitely just
So
getting a foot in the door with a company. You know.
yeah, yeah. And then, the more you reach out to people and say, "Yeah, well, we already had a sponsored episode for so and so, and like this is what they did," and then people are gonna go, "Oh,
Easy
yeah,
enough.
we could do that,"
Oh
you
yeah.
know. So I'm actually really excited about that, and
I am
maybe
too.
we can get it. Maybe we can get that working for next episode.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to him, see what he's thinking. Um, this is such a sour beer, man. Like I feel like you know how you like pucker from like really sour
Like
warheads
warheads.
and stuff?
Yep.
Yes. That's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like I'm like really having to like pucker right here. Like
Ooh.
yeah, I know. It's good. But man, is it sour. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool though.
I'm too. Definitely. We'll get more details on that, and as it gets closer and closer, you might see some promo stuff on Twitter and Facebook and stuff. So keep an eye out, definitely.
Mhm.
Other than that, that's a pretty. I mean, that's probably biggest piece of news we've had in a while. So it was really cool. Dano texted me this. I was like, oh, like holy shit. Like we like that's pretty cool. Us getting reached out to. I guess that's how you'd say it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you
And
know,
like we didn't actually have to do the digging to get there. Somebody did the digging to us, which was
sweet.
wild because, typically for the past like 2, 3 years, myself, Garrett, anybody else, we typically have been the ones going out of our way to talk to other people
You
or
try to
other
make the
things.
opportunity.
So, yes. And so it was kind of wild to see that the opportunity came to us type thing for like first time in a long time or ever maybe.
Yeah.
And was really just kind of cool. So anyways, I gotta I gotta start sending some messages to him and talking it over with him and all. But I think that's just really stinking cool that we
It is
even
sweet.
had that opportunity.
100%.
And then also real quick, Garrett, can you move the mouse cursor?
Oh shit. There we go.
I was just staring at it.
All right, we're good now.
Yeah,
It's
thank you so
gone.
much.
You just see like the tip of it like poking
I
right
know,
at the
I know.
top.
I didn't notice it for the longest time, but finally, like I just looked over and I barely saw it and thought, "Oh no, I'm gonna think about it this whole time." Oh, jeez, my V on that,
No,
my
you're
V. But I
good.
was like, "Oh,
But uh I did about like Mortal Kombat finish you when you said that.
oh,
Get over
uh,
here.
get over here, dude." Did you watch the movie yet?
I have not yet. I don't have HBO and I didn't feel like going to the movies, but I want to watch it so
You
bad.
didn't feel like asking me to let you use my HBO?
So not gonna lie, I almost was like a little bit of a rat and was gonna make and I still might after we get done with this episode, make a free trial for an HBO account and watch it.
That's funny. Um, Ethan said, "I know a guy with a mustache that owns a business who should sponsor an episode." I think I know who you're talking about, and I think my dad probably will not sponsor that episode.
Probably not.
No. Um, but let's see. I do have HBO, and I ended up watching the Mortal Kombat movie. And I'm not trying to give you spoilers. Um, but similar to the Zack Snyder Justice League and the Godzilla versus Kong,
Hmm.
I was pleasantly surprised. Um, I went in with no hope on any of these three movies. Any of these three movies, I went in just like, oh, it's probably gonna suck. I'm probably not gonna like it. and I pleasantly was surprised and thought that was a great movie. I enjoyed it. Now, if I was a super fan, like if I watched every Godzilla movie, and I mean the only movie I watched was Kong Skull Island, but if I had watched all of those and Godzilla, I probably would have been a little disappointed.
Yeah.
But me going in as a casual, they gave me just enough to know about that movie, and I was golden. Also very casual with Mortal Kombat. Came into Mortal Kombat and was very like I knew characters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I knew the names. I knew Scorpion. I knew Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
I knew oh God, what's his name? Um, Fire dude. Starts with an L.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. Liu Kang. When Jax showed up, I was
Yeah.
like, I think I know him. I remember his arms. I played one of these games like years ago.
Yeah.
And so, like, they gave me enough information for me to be like, okay, well, let me piece together. Here's what's going on. They have a tournament every so many thousand years.
Mhm.
They have to win this one. And I was kind of like, oh, yeah, I like this. This was good. It was pretty cheesy at a few parts.
I've heard.
Especially what you quoted this earlier. You said the get over
Get
here.
over here.
Dude, when Scorpion shows up, get over here. I was like, oh my God. I knew it. I knew it was coming too.
Oh, you got to on for Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to watch it. I want to watch it. The reviews I've heard, it gets a little cheesy, what you expect with something
Mm-hmm.
like that. But I've heard a lot of things like this is everything a Mortal Kombat movie should have been.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard the fight scenes are epic, like they are sick.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, a little side note, I don't know if you've seen this or not, or how true this is, but that movie was so close to what's the rating over R, like NA-17 something or whatever
Oh,
it is,
because it was so gory.
because it was brutal apparently.
Yeah. And it was. It's it's kind of funny. Okay, so like they released like a 7-minute clip
I watched that
of you
like in
did.
the beginning.
And then yeah.
Yeah,
And you see Hanzo like stabbing people, and like when he stabs people, like it shoots out like a water gun of
yeah,
blood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just that like, oh, I'm stabbed and I'm bleeding now. It's like the blood is a fountain.
yeah,
And it was almost a little unrealistic, but the thing was it gave it such a Mortal Kombat vibe because on
yeah,
Mortal Kombat you see that. You see all the blood and gore and everything to the extreme. And honestly, to tag along with that, the finishers,
were they
when
sick?
they did finishers, there was a couple of finishers that I remembered from previous games.
Mm-hmm.
Um oh God, what's her name? Sonya Blade, I think.
I don't.
I think it's Sonya Blade. Her finisher, I remember that one. Like like I can't say it. I don't remember it. When she did a finisher, I was like, oh my God, like I did this in a game before.
Yeah,
And it was very like almost like they were in the map and like they were
mm-hmm.
actually doing a 1v1. It was cool. I liked it. So I would have to say that it was a lot better than I ever would have thought
Yeah,
it was going to be, especially seeing like the previous ones where I was like, that sucked. Like, why did I waste my time? I was surprised. And just to kind of tag along with that with the other HBO shows, Ethan did ask if is Godzilla versus Kong as good as I'm hoping. It actually, for me, I thought it was good.
mm-hmm.
I didn't go in expecting it to be the best movie. I went in there with no criteria, no nothing.
You just
And
wanted
I
to watch
liked
a
it.
lizard and
I
a
just
monkey
I just
fight.
want a lizard and a monkey to just beat each other up, and I thought it was cool. Also a lot of freaking conspiracy theories with that, man. Like, um, the whole like Hollow Earth conspiracy theory was wild and evident in that movie, and I had a fun time like imagining a Hollow Earth, and then
Yeah.
like, no, wait, maybe no, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but it was cool. It was cool. Yeah, Ethan said, "I just wanted a big lizard fighting a monkey," and then he said, "Oh,
Exactly.
exactly."
I mean, if really if you're watching like King Kong versus Godzilla, like that's all you can expect.
Right.
Just monkey
Just
versus Geico's
monkey,
older brother.
monkey. Jack goes, brother.
Yeah, it's the
He's a little
Geico.
mad.
He was upset. But I tell you what, he helps his brother sell the hell out of some insurance.
Knock down those buildings, and it's a good thing they had Geico, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Good thing
15
they had
minutes could
Geico.
stop you from a nuclear walking power plant blowing up everything.
True. Oh, it was good. It was good. Um, and they also kinda included, like, scenes from previous movies, and they did a good job of letting you know that was from a previous movie, and
On
this is what you
Godzilla?
missed. Yeah,
Okay.
and this is
I didn't
what you
watch it
missed,
either.
and yeah, this is what you missed, and this is what's happening now. Like, I didn't feel like, "Oh, well, if I had only watched this movie, I would have understood."
Yeah.
So, I like them.
Yeah. I'm
But,
definitely
I've
I,
been on a huge movie and TV show kick, dude.
I've been watching my anime. That's about it. But I'm half tempted. More than likely, I will tweet about it if I do. I'm more than likely gonna watch Mortal Kombat tonight after we get done with the podcast.
It's definitely worth the watch.
So I'm excited. My wife's probably gonna hate it. She's probably gonna hate it. I'll watch it. It'll be fun.
Mhm. But kinda hopping from the movies to, like, the TV series, I've been, like, hanging tooth and nail onto The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I'm not sure if you are catching up with that or watching any of that, but it is well worth the watch.
Hmm.
Really good Marvel vibes, very good, I guess classic like Marvel funny, but like really cool moves and stuff. It really didn't feel like a TV series. It really just felt like I was watching 6 like really long hour episodes of like a Marvel movie.
Huh.
So, but well worth the watch. It really had me feeling several different emotions. I was like super proud and like, oh my gosh, like this is so cool. It's awesome. I had several moments where I was just sad. Um, and like they really made you feel for Sam Wilson, who is the Falcon, and they
Yeah.
really made you feel for Bucky Barnes, who is the Winter Soldier. It really made you feel for the chick that was the bad guy, and made you feel for the John Walker guy, which the John Walker guy, honestly, everybody hates him. He's one of those like characters that like people are hating so bad. But I have to say, if you are playing a character that people hate you and your role is to make people hate you,
You're doing a
then
good
you are a
job.
good actor.
Yeah.
You are a good actor. So the John Walker guy, I think he's doing a fantastic job.
So on a little tangent of like movies and shows, real quick.
Yeah.
Everyone always loves the protagonist. And you got to. That's their job. You love them. You love everything about them, their characteristics, their personality, their growth. Da 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 da. In my opinion, 9 out of 10 times, best actor in the movie is the villain.
Oh, for sure.
Just
There
because,
are
for that simple
several.
fact that you were talking about, you hate them so much, and they did such a good job. Like when you go in public, and if you saw that star that played that person, you want to punch them just because they played that character.
Right. There's several of those people. Like you think of Game of Thrones and the guy who played Joffrey from like season 2, season 3. You probably do not know, but he got so much backlash, so much like crap from playing this character, and people hated him. But he played that character well. And like I'm not gonna lie, I hated him. Ethan says Ramsey. I hated Ramsey too. Ramsey sucked. But they did such a great job making you hate them. That's an awesome character.
100%.
And also there is a different level too. Like not only are you like hating characters that are the villains, but you can also find villains that you don't really like, but end up thinking, I love that person as a villain,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
understand why they were mad or doing stuff. I actually backtrack. This is an old school movie, but when I think of a villain that I like loved,
Mm-hmm.
I think of Spider-Man 2. I think of Doc Ock. Dude,
Ah,
Spider-Man 2 was probably one of my all-time favorite movies. And I 100% loved Doc Ock as the villain. He was insanely good.
see, my favorite villain's Joker. Batman's my favorite superhero.
Which Joker?
Uh,
Because I feel like you can
of
go.
course, the icon Heath Ledger.
I think Heath Ledger is iconic.
He
I
played
do not
that so
understand
well. Like you could feel like a sociological like disassociation from himself to the character he was playing.
which
Like
I guess
is
you've read about his like pathway through this, right? Like he
Mhm.
actually put himself in that situation.
Yeah.
He tried to become I guess like not really insane, but he tried to put himself into those situations
Yeah.
before acting or before taking on this Joker role.
My favorite part about his Joker role, we're going on a little bit of a tangent here, but this is probably one
Okay.
of the most like genius pieces in cinematic
Mm,
history that
I
I've
know what
found
you're saying already.
is in the scene where he's blown up the hospital. Okay? You know, he's walking away in his nurse outfit and he's smacking the button. Nothing happens. And he smacks it again. And he just smack, 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 smack. Boom! It blows up. That was not supposed to happen.
No, not at
It
all.
was actually supposed to blow up on the first try, but they only had enough money or whatever it was for one take. So he envisioned the Joker's personalities. He just keep pushing the button until the thing blew up, and it finally did. But that was
Yeah.
not scripted. That was all him. Like that is just pure, like him leaving his own body and letting the character and everything really take over.
Right.
So yeah, villains. Best villain in probably cinematic history. Actor wise was Heath Ledger for the Joker.
I liked him. I really did not like any of the more previous Jokers. I didn't like any of those. It was Jack Nicholson as the one before Heath Ledger.
That was like the long chinned Joker, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the
He
original like
wasn't bad.
cartoon Joker is what he was kinda going after.
He was kind of he was kind
Yeah.
of going for that one. Um, yeah, he wasn't bad. I like the Jack Nicholson one, but Heath Ledger for me was iconic.
I mean
Iconic.
Heath Ledger, that was the other one. Oh god, Knight's Tale. The other movie he was in. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Hmm.
R.I.P. Heath Ledger, love him to death.
I know, right? Also, I don't know if you just read the chat.
I did.
Red Eyes,
Our
love you.
favorite Canadian is in the building.
He's here.
Ethan said he
I
literally
do
locked
think
himself in a hotel room for a month.
I do think that it was something along those lines. I do think that he did something where he was like he was in that character's role for like a month or something,
That's
doing
amazing.
something insane like that. But he apparently did that for like all kinds of like shows and like strips and stuff like that.
One of the
So
coolest.
he was just like full dive into the character.
One of the coolest ones. So I watched a lot of musicals. You know, I was a course kid. That was my go-to. Les Mis, Les Miserables. Hugh Jackman. If you all did not know, Hugh Jackman's probably one of the craziest actors when it comes to. You have probably no idea that the dude could sing and do all this stuff, and he can. In the Les Mis, in the beginning, he's a prisoner. You know, he stole a loaf of bread to feed his family. He gets locked in prison.
Right.
And they're pulling this boat, and he looks like, okay, he looks awful. He's scrawny. I mean, all it is, it's just skin, muscle, and bone. His hair is all awful. He looked like a prisoner. I forgot what they said, how long he fasted for, but he cut like 20 or 30 pounds in order to do this, just that one specific scene. Cut that much, I mean, was ridiculous.
I think the same goes for I want to say it was either like Chris Hemsworth or um is it Jason Momoa maybe? I thought they did something similar where they like fasted so much they made themselves look starved and just unreal.
Ethan says Christian Bale was one
Christian
that was
Bale.
crazy when it came to.
Oh my gosh, what movie was that?
I
Um,
don't remember. He's been in a lot of movies.
I know. I'm yeah, Christian Bale. Christian Bale. What?
Uh, The Machinist. Thank you, Helm.
The Machinist. Dude, yours popped up a lot quicker than mine.
Well, yeah,
Am I on lag?
possibly
Am I delayed?
The Machinist.
Okay. I thought Christian Bale had something. I knew it was a big name, but like I don't know why I was thinking Chris Hemsworth. But honestly, Chris Hemsworth, like, um, oh my gosh, like his transformation from like Thor 1 to like Ragnarok is insane. Like he cut down
Oh
so
yeah,
much weight. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, I'm getting thirstier by the second, even every time I take a drink of this,
it's
dude.
that bad.
I'm not saying it's bad.
No, I'm saying
I'm
like,
just, oh
is it a
yeah, it's
it's
that
dry?
dry,
Yeah.
that sour. Yeah.
Normally, anything like super fruity or citrusy or anything like that is dry, but it's so
Hmm.
tasty. Makes you want another one.
True. True.
Hence number 2 here.
Hmm. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just on such a good kick with movies and TV shows. Um, I know we kind of like long left that line already, but Falcon and Winter Soldier, if you haven't seen it, worth the watch.
I'm gonna have to check it
Very
out.
good. It's very good. And I'm not gonna lie, that last episode had some very, very cool action moments, and I was impressed. Made me think that um Sam Wilson is definitely my choice for the next Cap.
Sounds good.
Um, Also backtracking a little bit, I noticed Ethan said, "Have we seen Invincible?" I actually started watching Invincible, and I think I'm on episode 5.
God, you have been
Um,
on a roll. Jesus
I know,
Christ.
I know. It's really good. It's really good. Kind of like it's kind of like a spoof of like DC. So you've got like the Seven, and then you've got like a very incredibly overpowered character.
Hmm.
This character has a son, and you're living a life of this high school son who's developing his powers.
Oh,
Um,
I've heard about. It's a cartoon.
yes, and
Saxon
honestly,
was
it's
telling me
actually
about
super
this,
cool.
and
Yeah,
I've heard it is wild.
it's like insanely brutal too. Like,
That's what.
yeah,
Yeah.
first episode was very crazy. Like, it
So
was.
he showed me a scene
Mhm.
from it, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to ruin it to anybody, but at the same time, like I kind of want to talk about it. Uh,
So
where
skip ahead 30 seconds.
dad goes crazy, and
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he showed me that, and I was like,
No, that's like one of the very first parts too. So you're just kind of like in shock. Like,
yeah,
I can't believe that just
yeah,
happened.
it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check. What'd you say it's on Amazon?
It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Invincible.
Is
It's
it?
pretty cool.
Oh, I'll have to check it out. The only thing I ever watched on Amazon, real quick, we're almost done with the TVs. I promise. Was Yellowstone. It's very good, but you have to pay for it. It sucks. You got about like $25 a season.
Yeah, that is kind of dumb.
It's like I'm
I hate
paying for
that.
Game of Thrones. God dang. Speaking of that, I was up at Best Buy by your house the other day.
Right. Right.
They had a Game of Thrones box set, 4K HD, every season, for like $300 or $400.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
You almost
oh
got it,
no, $400.
dude. Let me tell you, get HBO, watch those movies that you're talking about, and then just go on to a massive binge of Game of Thrones.
I'm
Like
on
you're
my
gonna have to
anime
watch an
binge right
episode
now,
every night.
dog.
I know.
Naruto's
But
hitting
you
different.
should knock it out fast. You should knock it out fast.
I can't even knock out 500 episodes of Shippuden, nonetheless 7 seasons of Game of Thrones.
Fair enough.
And the Shippuden episodes are 23 minutes long. Also, I'm at 204, I believe, real quick, and then we're going to hop off this. Sorry, little discussion.
Nice.
Episode 204.
No, you good.
But other big news, though. So, big ending to Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Well worth the watch.
Big moment for Mortal Kombat. Verdansk. R.I.P. Verdansk. But she's not. So,
slightly.
What we're talking about, we're going to get onto a little bit of the gaming stuff for our fellow nerds and nerdettes here. Everybody, this has been massive. I mean, it's all over my TikTok. It's all over my Instagram, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. Everyone else, Call of Duty has Warzone. It's their battle royale for that they came out with. And for, a year? Really, it's been the same map. Like, they do little things, kind of like Fortnite did. You know, Stadium got blown up. They added a train or whatever. But it, in all aspects, is the same map. And on, was it Wednesday?
It was, no, it was Thursday was part 1.
Verdansk, which was the name of the town, got nuked. And so you see this super cool video of this silo opening, and this nuke just comes up and boom, like right in the middle of downtown Verdansk, and you see the mushroom cloud, and no one knows what's happening. You can only play Rebirth Island after that, correct?
Right.
So from Rebirth Island, which is supposed to be like Alcatraz, pretty much, you're doing your normal battle royale stuff, looting and shooting, rooting and tooting, and you could look off the side of Rebirth Island, and you could see Verdansk getting blown up, but you couldn't play Verdansk for the day.
Right.
Day 2 comes out, or part 2 comes out, and it starts out, you see the mushroom cloud, and everything starts going in reverse, and you see the world start spinning in reverse, and bada bing, bada boom, you're in like, what is it, 80s? 80s Verdansk?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess, maybe.
But everything is so much more brighter, it's vibrant, but pretty much the nuke rewound time. And so Verdansk isn't really gone, but it's not the one that, got us all through quarantine and all that stuff. But now it's like 1980s Verdansk, and it's sick. So that was massive news for Call of Duty. They finally did something different to their battle royale map. So that was huge news in gaming this week. Massive.
Which I don't know if anybody was catching up with that. I was trying to watch it live. Actually, I was trying to watch it because I was at work.
I watched it on Tim's stream.
Yeah, I was watching Tim as well. But it's funny because like after maybe 7 minutes in, like all the servers crashed. Like everybody was kicked out. Apparently, like all of the servers crashed.
There's
like,
that many people trying to get on.
Right. And so then everybody, restarted, tried again, and like I think it was about maybe 12, 13 minutes this time, and they crashed again. And they were on their 3rd try by the time I gave up. It was like, I gotta go somewhere else. I gotta do this. I gotta do this for work. So I didn't get to watch it, and I had to go back and watch it. But it kind of blew my mind, like how many times like those servers were crashing because like they didn't expect, or maybe they were just hoping they wouldn't have that many people on the servers, or couldn't do anything about it. So I don't know.
It was wild, but I tried to watch. I did say tried to watch it live, but then I caught clips from Tim and Nick Merckx and all them stuff, all the guys who were playing, and man, the cinematic for that was awesome. It looked so good.
It did look cool.
It still didn't match up to a Fortnite event. No. But
dude, nothing will ever, and I mean ever, beat the Travis Scott concert.
Yeah, that was sick. But like cinematics wise, it was awesome. It was very well done. It looked sweet.
Right. I agree. I thought it was pretty cool. I was a little jealous I didn't get to play it. But on the bright hand, I did get to watch afterwards, so that
Mhm.
was cool. And yeah, I still don't really want to play Warzone though.
I don't either.
I'm still really mad at it. So
Everyone runs two guns, the MAC-10 and the FFAR, and it's just
yeah,
I'm out. I'll stick on Apex for a while then, if that's the case.
true, true. I've been having a lot of fun with Apex
I
recently,
have two.
and also Rocket League. Rocket League's been a lot of fun as well. But there's a couple games coming out, and I'm really excited for them. One of them I've already talked about, and I probably won't talk about it as much this time. Um, but I'll go ahead and tell you this one. Um, our friend the Bobosaurus was showing us, or you can call him Bob Bangs, because he
Or
bangs.
Bab.
Bab, whatever you want to call him, Bobby boy.
Damn
Shout
it,
out to
Bobby.
Bob. He was showing us this game called Scavengers. Scavengers actually has an early release on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to like their website and like request access and hope you can get it. And it's apparently cross platform, all kinds of things. Similar to the cycle, but like the old school cycle and not the newer cycle.
Yeah.
Um, but it basically is a PvE, PvP, and the idea is you're trying to escape. So you'll fight other teams. You'll try to rack up points as you go. There's like creatures in there. I saw like bears and like wolves, and then like there were like it looked like a zombie type thing of a
Mm-hmm.
person. But basically by the end of the timer, you want to get on the ship. You want to evac. You want to get out of there, but you want to rack up the most points by questing or by stopping
PvP.
other characters, whatever you need to do. But it looked cool. I'm definitely interested in it.
Sounds like we need
Um,
to reclaim our throne.
we do, we do, because when we first started playing the cycle, we said in the top, what, we were number 3 in the world for the longest time in squads.
I wasn't. You were for you had that one massive game. You
You
were.
were you were number 5 though.
I
You were
was like I
close.
was top 10, I think, in squads for
Yeah.
the cycle.
Yeah. And at the time, it was me and Ravix and Sea Pants and I think Lar Delicious. Um, but we ended up we had one of our best games ever. Absolutely blew the competition away. We had one of the highest scores ever. And then they started changing up the system where you got more points, and then finally they broke it from like the hundreds to like you ended up scoring to like 900, 1,000. And so we were like, okay, well, our score of like 104 doesn't matter anymore because now you can
But
score over
104
900.
was massive.
104 at the time that we did it was insane. Like,
Yeah,
people did not get that score.
it was wild.
It was. So, anyways, I'm excited for it. I think it looks cool. It's a different game. It's free.
I've needed something
I love
different.
free games.
I,
Just go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying I've needed something different. Everything's been kind of stale recently. I need a good breather.
Right. And I need something that's not necessarily a battle royale. Um, I love battle royales. Don't get me wrong, but not every game has to be a battle royale. You know.
Real quick, you were just talking about this, and the Bobosaurus on YouTube pops in and says "free games?" question mark.
Bob, we were just talking about you. We were talking about how you turned us on to the Scavengers game. Welcome in. How's it going, Bobby boy? Good to see you, man. Um, but yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really cool, dude. I really do.
And then I know this next one you're going to talk about. You're so excited for. So he is not. So me and Dan don't talk every day, and I think he's mentioned something about this every day.
Shocker, right?
Yeah, shocker, total shocker. Uh, Go ahead though. Tell the people what they want to hear.
Okay. So I can't wait to play Knockout City. That's all.
That's
That's it
it.
and that's all, man. Um I think we talked about this last time, but if you're not familiar, 3v3 I almost said volleyball, dodgeball. Walk around, you can catch the ball, you can throw the ball, you can pick up different types of balls that like the cage ball, the moon ball, the whatever.
All the
Ryan.
balls. All the balls.
all the balls. Um, all kinds of really cool. You gotta quit. Quit. I'll play with you in just a second. Um, a lot of really cool like stuff in this game that makes me want to play it. You can customize your character fully. You can make them look like um very like oh, what's the word? Like cyberpunky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like very like alt punk, I
yeah.
guess. You can
Like a
make them look
cyberpunk
more.
aesthetic. Yeah, real
You can
neon,
make them look
bright,
more
flashy.
more Fortnite like. You know what I'm saying? More like cartoony. Um,
You
all
get on
kinds
the
of cool
battle
stuff.
bus. It's great.
Yeah. But it's really cool. You can jump really high. You can do all kinds of tricks to dodge a ball. There's a football called the sniper ball
You
that
can
you can just
glide.
throw and it just pelts people. It's awesome. You can glide. Yeah, you can jump up and glide. Um, really, I'm very, very interested in this. And I mean, I've mentioned this before several times, and I'm very excited to say this again, but I'm going to have my very first cosplay stream on May 21st when that game drops. I am going to be dressing up as White Goodman from Dodgeball, and I'm going to play Knockout City all night. It's going to be so cool.
I'm excited for that.
So nobody steal my idea,
It's
or I'll be
copyrighted.
really mad.
It's copyrighted.
You sound kind of quiet, by the way. I can't hear you. Okay.
Going. I'm gonna figure. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's
Yeah.
copyrighted. It's copyrighted. Don't touch it. Don't steal his
Copyrighted.
idea.
Cobra Concept has copyrighted it. Bob says it's going good, and Knockout City is great. See, there. You've heard it from the man, the myth, Bob, and he bangs. So
See,
there you
I
go. It's
I
got to be good.
I played it, but I only played solo, and I played for like 45 minutes of it. I think I played it while something like you all were at work or something. And
Right. I played trios with some people, and I don't think we lost but one game.
I don't think
And
I won a game.
when we lost, it was against probably the sweatiest kids I've ever played in a game in my entire life, and we almost won. So we're pretty solid at it. So I'm excited for it.
So,
Go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say. So, besides upcoming, and what'll be upon us soon. Uh, how have streams been? I know last night was wild.
Dude.
But in general, what have you been playing? How have streams been? What are you planning on playing? What's up?
Well, actually, streams have been crazy, crazy good here recently. And I've kind of been flip flopping between Apex and Rocket League. Um, I just kind of I'm in a zone right now where I'm liking these games a lot, but also I'm not tired of them like I am of some other games. Um, but I imagine once some of these other games like Scavengers comes out, Knockout City comes out, I'll probably start doing more variation into my schedule, a little more just not necessarily the same routine type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Um, but for the most part, they've been really good. Um, I have recently started trying to stream and play with viewers, so
Mm-hmm.
it's been hit or miss with that. Sometimes you get some viewers that are a pleasure to play with and fun, and I have a great time. Sometimes you play with some viewers that you're like, I hope this ends quick, but it's okay. For the most part, you play with people that genuinely will get along with.
Yeah.
Um, and we've seen a lot of growth via that, via numbers, via follows, via Discord. A lot of new people in the
A
Discord because of that, which is
lot
super
of
cool.
new people in the Discord.
Just in the past 2 days, I actually streamed Rocket League playing with viewers, and we got maybe I want to say almost 10-ish new people in the Discord.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
I got like maybe 12 new followers between the past couple nights. And people that have come around to play have been in stream, which is really cool. Like they come and ask to play, and then I say, yeah, let me finish this game. They hop in, and then after they hop in and then they hop out, they have other things to do. I'll see them in stream later, and they'll be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm just hanging out." I like watching people that want to play with viewers. So I found that super cool. I'm
That's pretty
definitely going
cool.
to continue with that, and hopefully, maybe find some more growth doing that. Um, I will have to admit, last night's stream was insane.
It was.
It was awesome. For those who did not know, we did the Rocket League Community Tournament 2.0. This was the second time we did the Rocket League tournament. It was a lot of fun. Um, had a ton of people come and hang out in the channel, but most of the time they were just spamming me with drinks. I think they were trying to throw the competition, trying to weaken their competition so that way they could have the easy win. You know what I'm saying?
That happens every tournament.
Yeah,
Happens to the best of us.
So, but anyways, there was at one point when the chat was going so fast that I couldn't read it, but not a word was being spoken because it was literally drink, team drink, drink, squad drink, 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 team drink, drink, and it was like Zach and Bob and like everybody just Lardalus just spamming the drink channel redemption, and I was just watching it fly by, going, okay.
You'd love to see it.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just chud this, and we'll call it a day.
Love to see it.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. My team did not win. I don't think we got close. Actually, I think we got kind of close. I think we tied for second and third. But Zach's team was good. It was Zach
Yeah.
and Lardalicious and Tough Angel Books. GG's to you all. Congrats on the win. That was a
The
well
Rocket
deserved.
Champs.
The Rocket Champs. I need to add that Discord. Just remember.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. But super cool, super cool. Was blown away by that. And I'm trying to think of a way to describe this, but I beat my 2019 and 2020, both years of being affiliated with Twitch. In the past 4 months, I've already beat both of those years.
That's awesome.
It is insane. We say this every single time. This is our year. This is the year we're actually going to get more followers. We're going to be content creators for full time, stuff like that. It starts right here. Mm-hmm. It starts with everyday devotion and everyday desire to get this going. So hopefully this 2021 is our year. Hopefully we're able to get things rolling. So, but Garrett, tell me how your streams have been, and tell me about your new stream schedule.
So, streams have been good. We've been having a lot of fun, making a lot of new friends. I've pretty much been only playing Apex here recently. It's just I'm having fun with it. But the new stream schedule. So, as a lot of you all know, on Tuesday nights, I would stream to the Rogue Energy channel. I'm actually backing off the Rogue Energy takeovers for a while, and I'm focusing on my own individual content and growing myself as a content creator and a streamer in order to, one, help benefit myself and my community. But whenever I come back and do some takeovers for Rogue, I want to be able to bring more to the table for them as well. I want success on both ends of the table. So with that being said, we've actually come up with a new stream schedule, and I'm actually cutting one day off of streaming. So normally my schedule was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with the Rogue takeover on Tuesdays. Excuse me. I'm now doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as my streaming. That way, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, one, I can spend some time with the wife.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep the boss happy. But two, so I can focus on putting out content and working on my content on other platforms. So here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, wherever it is. or improving stuff behind the scenes on stream, different scenes, overlays, whatever it is. I'm giving myself more time to work behind the scenes than just hopping behind the screen and the camera and clicking go live and just trying to roll with it.
Right.
I want quality over quantity is what
Right.
I'm going for. And it is no hard feelings or nothing between myself or Rogue. Love Topher and all the guys to death. I even told him if he needed to fill in, a couple times, holler at me. I'd be glad to do it. But he and I have talked about this before, and I want to better myself and my content, my community, and then with that, bring it and wrap it into other communities and Rogue and anyone you raid. I want to work on myself and my craft to get it to where it needs to be, where I'm happy with it, where others are happy with it. That way I can see the results that I want. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, probably the occasional Friday for the Saturday that I'm off through the month with my job. I'll probably stream, a Friday or something. But Tuesdays, Tuesday at I think I posted the schedule on my Discord. 2 days 7:30 to 10:30. Thursdays 12 to 4, and then Saturdays are 7:30 or 8 to be determined. Saturdays you never know. Sometimes it's a 2-hour stream, sometimes it's a 10-hour stream. You never know.
Right. That's fair.
But
I think that's a really good idea to especially dedicate some of those days to TikTok, to YouTube Shorts, to YouTube videos, to spending time with your girl. Just everything would probably you'd probably be able to put out more stuff,
a
and
little more balance is what I'm going for.
Yeah, and I think that's really good.
The
And I think
scales have
I
been
need a little
tipped.
bit of that.
The scales have been tipped to just streaming, just hit the go live. Pretty God, you get rated. That ain't cutting it for me anymore. I need a reason for people to come in, say what's up, and stay. And so that's that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. So like I said, it's nothing too rogue or anything. Love those guys to death, and we'll still be shouting Desperate Saint TV for 10% off your order. Still shooting for Desperate Saint as Rogue partner, but I want to be able to make that a reality, and be able to make that reality, I have to push it myself.
Right. And also to reiterate what Helm Artwork just said, he said that new schedule is going to be nice and that you are, in fact, the content creation legend. So I do think that this new schedule is going to be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I think all this new content that you're going to be able to provide is going to be worth it too. And I'm excited to see what all this new stuff that you provide and everything. I think in the long run, I think it's going to work out so well.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of need to start thinking about ideas like that too. I need to start thinking of how can I get more stuff out? I need to put more shorts out. I need to do this. I need to do that.
And I'll tell you, it was a tough decision because I love doing the Rogue takeovers. I loved them.
You meet a lot of new people too.
I did. And I've met some really cool people in my community, like your boy and Agent Allen and Thomas Wall. There's so many people that I've met that I'm glad I had the opportunity to do so. But some schedule changes happened, and some just business things in general. And I was like, maybe that's my sign. I need to step back, take my time, perfect my craft, and bring the freaking heat when I come back.
Right. I get that. That's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for this the next couple weeks to come up. I'm excited for the new games that we're about to start playing. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the cool things we're about to start doing as far as the events that we got planned, the tournaments we've got coming up, and all kinds of cool stuff like that. I think it's going to be a blast.
I do too.
I think we're going to finally start getting some things rolling, and I'm excited. I can't wait.
So, We talked about the
Also,
tourney. Go ahead.
we did talk about the tourney just a little bit. Is that what you're reading? You're reading the notes?
Yeah.
Um, the Rocket League tournament was a blast. I had several people message and say, "Hey, when are we going to do the next Rocket League tournament? When are we going to do the next tournament? When are we going to play Rocket League again? Are you going to do this more often?" Several people messaged, and I think that's a green light for we need to start getting some things like that planned out more often. I think we need more people to let us know if they're available to play and all. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But also, we're gonna need help doing that. So we actually enlisted some help.
Mhm.
The community staff finally is thinking that we probably need some more help in the community to get things on track. And so we thought we'd do a little special shout out right here on the podcast to our I think we have 3 at the moment, but there's going to be 4,
Mhm.
um, new members of the community staff to help get us on track, to help get us rolling, to help get us,
Keep everything
uh,
in order.
keeping things in order. Yeah. One is actually here in chat right now. The Bobosaurus is a new member of the community staff. So big shout out to you, Bob. Not only Bob, but we also have Spicy Slice. Our friend Matt, he's been there for I think he's been a part of the community for probably one of the longest.
Mhm.
Great friend, great person, great content creator, and just great overall. It is at 4 now. Good. Thank you, Bob. We also
Woo!
have Mr. Nays, or
Mr.
AKA Mr.
Mr.
Noise,
Nice
or AKA Mayo, whatever you want to call him.
or Kitchen Witch's
Um,
husband, whatever
or
whatever you
Kitchen Witch's
prefer.
husband. Yeah, whatever you call him. Shout out to Mayo. We're really stoked to have him too. And then our fourth and final is Joe underscore Lumberjack. Shout out to Joe. Joe was a tremendous help in the Rocket League tournament yesterday, especially when I just got so overwhelmed with the chat drinks and everything. And Joe just took a charge. I was like, all right, thank you, Joe. You saved my butt.
Joe's been there since the beginning as well.
Joe has also been here since the beginning.
I mean,
Part of our stream team.
Bob
So is
really has
Bob.
too.
Mhm.
I mean, Nays had. I mean, everyone who's who we've brought on to the staff is a core member of the community.
True.
They have the values that we want and that the community shares. I'm pretty sure Nays is about the only one who himself really isn't a content creator. I don't think the dude's ever missed an event that for a game that he plays.
That's very true.
He is in chat every day. Overall, just awesome person. His wife is amazing. She's actually part of the stream team. Shout out to Kitchen Witch real quick. But everyone that we've brought on is probably they're a very valuable pickup and very good friends to all of us. So I'm definitely excited to see where, between the last 2 days, we're probably knocking on the door of 300, if not already there. I'm ready.
We are at 297.
So we need 3. We need 3 people.
We need 3 new members of the community.
Um,
Send some invites to your friends. Let's get us there. And then we'll just be 200 short to make it into a partner with Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Like I said, 2021's been a crazy year, not only for all the content creators, all of our friends, all the ones on the community stream team, but for the community Discord in general. So it's been a blast. We've made a lot of new friends this year. A lot of new friends.
Yeah, we really have. And it's been a blast, and I am stoked to see what happens to the rest of 2021.
Same here.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
I guess let's go ahead and open the floor to the questions. What do you think? You want to do that?
I say while we open the floor, do we want to go ahead while everyone's typing their questions and everything?
Yeah.
Do we want to do taste test results while I still have the taste on my tongue?
Yes. And just a quick little reminder, at the beginning of the podcast, we wanted to open the floor up to anybody in chat. If you have any questions, comments, snide remarks, anything that you would like for us to answer,
Or
bring it
recommendations.
on. Recommendations, bring it on. We'd gladly answer those, talk about those. While you do so, while you're typing those out, we're going to go ahead and tell you about our drink choices and what we thought. And Garrett, while it's still on the tip of your tongue, tell us what you thought about that beer.
Well, I saved a little bit of it so I could have one more sip before I had to do this.
I did the same thing. Yeah.
All right, so the Brewdog's Elvis Juice. Grapefruit infused IPA with natural citrus flavors. And I'm not going to read that text again because that was way too hard. It's good beer, man. I mean, it really, it's a solid beer. I'm impressed. I mean, I really am. Everything from Brewdog that I've had, which is only 2 right now, I've been very impressed with. I did not know how I was going to feel about a grapefruit IPA. I'm just being completely honest with you.
Right.
It's got a good little sweetness to it at the beginning, but really kind of tarts off at the end. But you get a good citrus flavor. If you've been a part of this podcast for a while, you know I'm a sucker for citrus beers in general. That's good, man. That's good. I'm going probably like a 7.5. I mean, it's a banger. I will definitely probably come these next couple months when we're going on the boat. I'm probably gonna snag me a couple of these to bring with me.
Yeah. Okay. So, real quick question. I love those. Those are good. I don't love grapefruit as much, so it doesn't stick out to me as my favorite from BrewDog, but I liked it. Now you tried the Punk IPA.
I still prefer Punk over this.
Right. And then now this one, which is the Elvis Juice.
Which is Elvis Juice.
I really want you to try the hazy. The hazy one is good.
I didn't see that at the store I went to.
It's hit or miss where you find it. Hazy's really good. There's also it's a light blue can, and I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Punk was light blue.
Nope, it's not Punk. It's a different one. It looks a little different from the typical can.
Oh, okay.
They have the Clockwork Tangerine, which is my 4th favorite. And then there's a new one called like Pulp something. I'm not really sure. I need to try it. It's like a Patriot Pulp something. I haven't tried that one yet, and that one looks good. But I'm excited. I want you to try the rest of these. These are so stinking good.
I will be right back. Watch that. I gotta run upstairs real quick. I want to hear your thing when I get back. So.
Okay. Well, okay, you run, and I'm just gonna talk. So I'm not actually going to review this just yet. Good episode, boys. Gotta go. Ethan, we appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out, man. Have a great one. See you next time. I think, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. I need to look up the BrewDog flavors. Oh, it's called the Hazy Jane. Oh yeah, that one's good. All right. It's not that one. Ooh, I bet it's in the summer mix pack. I have a double Punk? No. I don't think it's any of those. No, that's not any of the ones I was looking at. I'll figure this one out in just a second. I think it was... Let's see, I can go to the website. Oh, I haven't tried the Lightspeed either. The Lightspeed looks good. The Razor Sharp Raspberry? No, I've never tried that one. What else? It's not the Punk. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to look for your beer, but I can't find it, man.
Which one?
The BrewDog that I tried that I was like kind of blown away by. I don't even see it. I know I tried it though.
Maybe it was like a special edition or something.
It might have been. It looks like the Clockwork Tangerine can, but it's light blue, and I'm just not seeing it. So, regardless, I guess I'll go ahead and tell you mine real quick.
I'm ready now. Yes, I'm ready.
So, chat chose the Guava Rodeo for me. So the Guava Rodeo, here's a little quick shot of the can real quick, if you can see that. I know it's kind of hard with
I
my ring
love the
light.
color.
The can is super cool. Oster Blues Brewing. It is a sour ale with guava, tangerine, and other natural flavors. 6.0% alcohol. Solid. Very solid. I liked it. Now, let me tell you, when I first tried it, that thing it packed a punch. It smacked me in the mouth, and I regretted it. No, it was kind of like a warhead, like the pucker feeling to it. But I will have to say, this is probably the best sour ale I've ever had. I liked it way more than the Sequench, the Dogfish Head
Yeah.
Sequench, and that one's good. Now, I will admit I am dry as can be. Like, this thing left me dried out, like, I can't even, I can't drink enough to, quench my thirst right now.
That's their point.
That is. Great flavors. I would probably drink this again, but if I wanted to drink a lot, I would definitely not drink this one.
Okay.
Unless I was just that type that drank sours all the time. If you are a sour type person, try it.
Real quick, Bob said there is one called Pulp Patriot.
Yeah, that was one I was talking about earlier, but that wasn't the one I was looking for. But thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. I'm going to give this a 6.0 right on the dot. I definitely think you should try this. If you like sour beers, you'll love it. For
Still
me,
good beer.
For me, just wasn't the best I've had.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I'm going to finish this last little sip.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. That is your catchphrase today, let me tell you. But yeah, that's about it. Appreciate that, Bob. Thank you for looking that up. And also, I guess nobody had any questions, so I guess we can call it quits there. We don't have to answer any questions.
Now,
although I'm challenging you all next time to bring questions.
Bring some questions, and also do not forget to do the Anchor voicemails. We'd still love to play those. We'll have to figure that out with this. I guess you'll have to send it to me. I'll have to play it, and then you just kind of throw it into the mix there. But still, give us some Anchor voicemails, man. Those are fun. I really enjoy that. But definitely with YouTube, it's nice because we can interact with you all practically in real time.
Right. Very true.
Do you have any final remarks or anything?
Beer's good.
Amen. Real quick, check us out. This is just a little promo for the merch store. I think this is only the recap images. Give me a little bit. I'm going to work on a GIF or something where it's kind of us scrolling through the website so you can see the different designs, different layouts, maybe even some different color options. Also, if you do get any of the Season 2 merch or have any of the Season 1 or any merch in general, take a picture of it, send it to us. I'd love to show you off here on the podcast for the live stream, as well as we like to do that on the Twitter, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. But big shout out to anybody who has purchased any merch, and another big shout out to, once again, as always, all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you all for supporting the podcast in that form. We appreciate you all. You definitely also push us to get better.
And also, that shirt you just saw is what I'm wearing right now. Comfiest shirt you'll ever wear, I swear. It is so comfy.
Looks good.
But yeah, snagged one. I think I need to check the mail. I think another one came in for me today.
Oh, there you go.
I know. I'm excited.
So real quick, Bob Bangs. # Bob Bangs. We wanted to let y'all know that. But yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Brews&TheBoys podcast. I am one of your favorite co-hosts, Garrett, a.k.a. Desperate Saint. And as always, I'm with my good friend,
Dano, a.k.a. Cobra Concept.
Make sure you all follow us on Twitter. Go like the page on Facebook. If you've missed the live stream, you can check it out Monday morning, 6 o'clock on all major podcast streaming platforms. If you're hearing this on Monday, you missed out on Sunday. Come and see us next Sunday, 6 o'clock for the Brews and the Boys live stream. You get to see yours truly and a good brew. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We appreciate you. And as always, crack a cold one for us.
And like and subscribe.
Boom.